Welcome to You Ask 502, the podcast where real stories meet real skills from the plumbers, pipe fitters, and service techs of Local 502. I'm your host, Ryan Kleber. This isn't just another trades podcast. It's our story, told by the people who live it every day. From apprentices to seasoned journeymen, we're talking shop, sharing lessons, and highlighting the wins and challenges of life in the field. With over 25 years in the trade, I've seen a lot, and I'm here to bring those experiences and yours to the mic. We'll cover everything from technical tips and union updates to job site stories and career advice. So subscribe, tune in, and be part of the conversation. This is US 502, powered by Local 502, driven by you. All right, we are back again with the newest edition of US 502. As always, I'm your host, Ryan Kleber. Joining me, Kiael Waldon, second-year apprentice. Kiael just transferred in from Local 286 Austin, but he has some roots here in Kentucky, so he's got a big fight coming up here in a couple weeks, making his pro debut. So I'm going to give him the floor and let him promote it a little bit. Go ahead, man.
Well, it's going to be down at the Bourbon Hall, downtown Louisville, October 11th. It'll be my pro debut. There's 13 pro fights, bunch of big names like. My main sparring partner, his name's Juicy DeMontez Duncan. He'll be the main event.
He's the main, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the flyer today. Your coach sent it to me. So.
Oh, yeah. He's
Hey, pull that to you just a little bit.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
Yeah.
He's going for his 13th KO in 14 fights. He's got some meat hammers, dude.
All right.
I'm telling you.
And what's he fight at? What weight?
147.
Okay.
So welterweight.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because, I follow MMA and welterweight's 170.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't even understand the MMA weight
and then it
classes.
goes from 185 to 205, and it's like, it's crazy. So, yeah, I think sanction cheating is what some of the guys call it. You can be a weight bully. Essentially, if you cut down enough and regain enough, then you can just completely just lay on someone.
Yeah, weight cut's no joke, though.
Nah, man. And what do you fight at?
Mine will be at 140, so I'm a little bit smaller than Juicy.
Is it every 7 is what they go?
No, it gets weird. Like it starts at the minimum weight, I think is what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's 105. Then it goes to 112.
105. It's like 12-year-olds.
Oh, I know.
Let me look this up. Go ahead, keep talking.
And then it goes to 118, 122, 126, 130 is super light. Wait, no, that's not right.
17. Shoot.
Is that minimum weight?
Junior flyweight. I'm sorry. Straw weight's 105.
Okay.
Junior fly is 105 to 108. Flyweight's 108 to 112.
Mm-hmm.
Super fly is 112 to 115. Bantam's 115 to 118. Super bantam 118 to 122. Holy shit. Well, you do get more of a legit, like there's not a serious weight cut there. So, featherweight, which is 145 in MMA, is 126 to 130. So you're going to be, are you welterweight or are you super light? So you're at the high end
super light, yeah.
of super light, and he's at the high end of welterweight. Okay. You two ever throw down?
Me and Juicy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my main sparring partner.
Okay.
So his dad is actually my second coach.
Okay.
Coach Nick. He we've been sparring together since I would say 2022. The end of 2022 is the first time I ever sparred with him. Like he's the biggest name in Louisville, is from what I understand.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think anybody's messing with 147.
Right.
So
this is exciting. Okay.
Yeah, he's good, man. I'm got a lot of high praise for Juicy. Like we not just sparring partners, but he's just a good dude in general.
All right.
So,
were you well, give me your little backstory. So how'd you get into fighting? I know we talked about this a little off air, but it's a pretty good story.
My best friend back home, we were just home for the holidays, and
this is Paducah.
Yes.
Okay. And you grew up in Paducah or started
Born and
out?
raised.
All right.
Yep. I spent my whole life there. No, my best friend from back home, we were home for the holidays from college. I was playing football.
Where'd you go?
I played football at EKU.
Okay.
Eastern Kentucky. So I spent a couple years up there.
What position?
Strong safety. I used to be 188, believe it or not. I used to be huge. But, we were just home for the holidays, and he wanted me to – this guy put on his little Snapchat story or whatever that he wanted to – if anybody could beat him in like a sparring session, that We get $400 for it.
Okay.
And that kind of just
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I never fought in the streets before that.
Y'all sober when all this went down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was sober so good.
No judgment. I just you see it and it's like, yeah, I'll go fight this dude. Let's go.
Yeah.
You get a little liquid courage.
No, it was basically a fight though. We were in 8-ounce gloves, and I mean, I got a pretty good black eye off of it. But I mean, I had bloodied the dude's nose and busted his eye up pretty good. And
right. Did he pay up?
No, they said they didn't. They said I didn't win it, so I was like,
of course they did. Who's they?
The guys that he was with. I mean, this guy had been training boxing for probably 3 years, I would say. And my mom never let me fight in the streets, or I probably would have been in a lot, to be honest, because I was a hothead growing up.
Right.
I was very like an angry kid, I guess you could say. But boxing's definitely calmed me down a lot. I'll say that.
Any kind of martial art, or they always say, boxing, fighting. If you actually learn the discipline and apply it, it really does make you, a better man.
It's changed me a whole lot. It really has.
Self-control, a lot of stuff like that.
Everything. I mean, it's changed my whole life around the way I do anything, honestly, the way I see life. It's definitely helped me out a lot, I feel like, more than hurt me for sure.
Of course.
So
how many fights you have under your belt?
I have 40 amateur fights in a little over 2 years.
Okay.
My Coach Jeremy's throwing me to the wolves with anybody. I mean, anywhere we go spar, he was always putting me in there with pros. Basically, from the time I moved up here to Louisville, when I moved up here with my dad, I mean, from like the very first day, it didn't matter who it was. If they had a good name, they had power, they were 20 pounds bigger than me, 25, it didn't matter. He was I guess he just wanted me to learn quick. Because I did start late. I didn't put a pair of gloves on until I was 21. So
and how old are you now?
24.
Okay. All right.
But we got to me, Coach Nick, and Jeremy. I mean, I've been pretty blessed that they took me around the country to fight. I mean, I fought in 15 states.
How do you find a fight?
There's several different ways. I mean, you can.
It's like your website you go to for fighters looking for fighters, or is there just word?
There's this thing. There's an app called Kronk something. I have it on my phone. I have to look at it.
Okay.
Or Conquer. That's what it's called.
Okay.
It's you can look at what fights are around your area, but they would always just look on Facebook because Facebook would promote amateur boxing shows and stuff like that. So they would just get on there and
you'll see like we got a couple cruisers looking for a competition if anyone's interested, and you're like, all right, I can do that.
Literally, that's basically how it goes.
And they would do it sight unseen, just because you never know, you might get some gangster off the street and beat that ass. And
no, you got to go through like your USA boxing. Like you got to make sure like you're not like a felon or anything crazy like that. But
you got to do blood tests and everything.
Not in the amateurs, believe it or not. I don't think so.
So your pro debut, would you have to do like a blood test?
Oh, I've already done all my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get the blood test. You got to make sure your eyes right, your physicals, obviously.
But are they testing for like
HIV, Hep C, Hep B?
Okay. But you already did all that. What happens if you
all the Heps
meet someone a couple nights before? I guess it is what it is at that point.
Oh, I got a fiance, so.
Fair enough. That was a generalized question. I was not assuming or implying anything.
No, you good.
No disrespect to the young lady. So,
no.
All right. So, started down in Paducah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hitting pads back then. So what's typical camp look like for you?
Typical camp.
Is it like the Rocky montage? You out running, coach behind you on a bike, or is it just a lot of pad work? Or?
So I came back from Texas. I was actually kind of small when I came back from Texas. We weren't working a whole lot down there, so I was only working like 40 hours a week down there. Here I'm working 60s.
Yeah,
so you move that far from home with very little. You kind of do what you can. So I was really like training as I am now, like 3-4 hours a day, but like only eating like, I don't know, like 5-6 days out of the week. So imagine you're training like that hard but you're not eating what you should be. So I was going to be smaller,
Right.
So I moved back. I think I was 152 when I literally came back to Louisville, and coach was pretty adamant about me putting some muscle or weight back on in general. Because if I was going to train like I do and then work like I do, he was like, I don't want you to get hurt. So
right, you want the frame, then you just lose the water.
So I got back up to about 160, 159, and kind of held it for these past 3 weeks. And we started our cut last Sunday. So I think we're on 10 days now or something like that of the cut. But typical day is usually Monday through Friday. I get up at least at 4, go to the West End to train. That's where our gym is.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's the gym?
Portland Boxing Academy.
Okay. It's a good academy. I always hear good things about it. Yeah.
So I trained from like 4:30 to probably about 5:45 ish, and then bust ass to get back to my apartment, go shower real quick,
right.
and then go to work. 7 to
the train. Is that cardio in the morning, or are you actually working
it
on
just
footwork
depends.
and pad work?
Honestly, we were doing a lot of strength and conditioning, trying to put some weight back on. So I did a lot of.
So your coaches meet you at the gym?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Well, Coach Nick doesn't, but Coach Jeremy does.
I mean, get up at 4 a.m. to be like,
Oh, he don't cut me no slack, dude.
That means he sees so many, though.
What I mean? I mean, he never.
He's putting a lot of effort for a young man. He thinks you're gonna be somebody.
Well, I appreciate him a lot because he does. You don't have to get up with me that early in the morning, but he does. He's been like that since I started. Okay. So
that probably means you're a good young man too.
I try to be.
If he tells you to do something, you do it. There's not a lot of back talk, so that's good.
You gotta. With him, it's like certain foods you gotta eat. I can only drink half a gallon a day, so it's like 4 bottles of water a day right now. And you imagine working all day outside, you only got 4 bottles of water split throughout the whole day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it does suck, but I
do you do electrolytes or anything?
No. It can be any liquid, I guess I want. So
it's like a powder. Usually it has all your magnesium and your stuff in there, but
I get that that's like the only 2 vitamins I do take is vitamin C and magnesium. Like that is never been a big vitamin person.
Well, you're young too, so
for me, it's very.
It's old guys. It's like I need every vitamin I can get.
Yeah.
Legal, illegal, whatever you got. Give me all of it. All right.
And then at night, it just varies on the day because again, we got school twice a week, so I'm sure some of the guys have seen me out there running before class.
Okay.
I'll just get 3 or 4 miles in before class. I park in the very front of school over there at Milner. So I just get out my car real quick, change, put some shorts on, either I'm in a hoodie or I'm just shirtless and I'm running down that long street.
Hilarious. Oh, yeah.
So
there's some guys down there who's probably never even seen a gym before. Like he's probably never wore shorts before, just jeans only. It's like when they see a guy working out and it's like, what is that?
Man, we got to, when I was down in Texas for school, I would do the same thing. Obviously, run before school, and we got to wear jeans. That's what Nick was telling me. He's like, we're very adamant about wearing jeans.
Oh yeah,
specifically.
Yeah, or Carhartt or something like. Especially if you're welding, you can't have. It is safety.
They kind of let us go with it down in Texas, so I would be coming into we were welding and brazing and soldering a lot down there. So I would come in there in sweatpants or PJs. It didn't matter to them, Well, they're not as strong with their local down there either, to be honest with you.
It's down south, especially Texas. It's not a very strong union place. It's getting there. All the big jobs they have, it's really starting to pick up. Austin, this is what you call like a red state too, where Texas is, but Austin's a very blue city, and that's kind of how we are, Louisville.
Anything goes there, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it to you, but like whoever you are as a person, they just don't care. I don't know how else to explain that to you. It's very like, you're this way. All right, we don't care. We'll just, do this.
Okay. As far like no judgment, they're just cool.
There's no, I don't know how to. That's the only way I can describe.
Well, that's cool.
There's no
as far as like
judgment
we're just all humans and it is what it is.
Basically,
whether you got blue hair, whether you want
green hair, it doesn't matter,
girl,
dude.
black, white. We don't give a shit. Just
nope.
Don't be a dick.
Exactly.
Well, that's kind of the way it should be, honestly. So
yeah.
I'm for that. Yeah, just respect the other person.
Yeah.
As long as you're getting respected back, I mean, that's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
So who you fighting?
I don't even know. My coach won't even. He won't tell me who I'm fighting. I keep asking him. I know I'm fighting at 140 now because he just now told me yesterday. But I kept asking him what the weight was because usually, like, if you're trying to figure out, especially your pro debut, like what weight you want to fight at, if you've never really been below your amateur weight, you know, kind of.
Is this your amateur weight too? 140?
No.
Okay.
This is 14 pounds lower than my amateur weight.
Okay.
So
they don't want you fighting juicy. They want to keep you too.
No.
Right there. They don't want to ever. Yeah. No. Hey, I don't.
They that would never happen. But we know each other too well. I mean, it'd be like a
great fight is what it'd be.
It'd be a great fight, sure, but
like Rocky and Apollo.
Yeah, that's basically how we both are. It feels like. Right. I mean, we kind of, you know, whether it's running, hitting the bag, sparring. Like, we're pretty competitive as we should be, but...
What's your go-to punch?
My go-to?
We're like, you know...
If I was just...
Like, you got somebody in the ropes, and like, I'm about to drop this fool. Like, what are you coming with? Overhand right? Are you a lefty?
I'm a southpaw, so honestly, it'd probably be just my straight left hand.
Straight right down the pipe.
I think that's my strongest punch, honestly. I've hurt more people with my straight left than
Fair enough.
Just about anything, I would say. I love my back uppercut, but uppercuts are harder to hit. You know, you see it. You don't really see it, actually, especially with headgear on. You can't really see it coming.
You really can't. You feel it, though.
Oh, you definitely feel it. But, yeah, because everything's coming up under, especially my headgears. I got the cheeks, and I wear like a 40-year-old, like the Masters one.
Okay.
Just like to prevent injury and stuff.
So he's got eyes on it.
Basically, I mean, this is literally all you can see.
Do you ever go live and just like light sparring, but without all, just so you can kind of get used to seeing all the angles?
Yeah, I have
that's not on a bag, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just depends on who it is. Like, we did that a lot in Texas, actually. Like, they would do like certain drills like that. So I know what it feels like, obviously, to be hit without headgear.
Right.
I've been hitting the street. I mean, I've been like training wise, I've used that stuff, you know. I mean, I know what it feels like. I've been hit by dudes that are 200 pounds before. So, I mean, I know how to take a punch.
Yeah,
you know? True.
Not to feel, but more like to see it. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's hard to see. So, you know, you don't know if he's setting up an uppercut or not because you got all the shit. All of a sudden, you're just like.
It's a lot more dangerous now, though, because those 8-ounce gloves are small, dude. I mean, they're...
What's boxing's 12? Or 16 is the biggest they go, right?
Well, yeah, that's a sparring gloves.
Okay.
Or 18s. But I've always fought in 12s.
Okay.
Because, like, that's the cutoff for amateurs. Like, middleweight is 154 in the amateurs.
Okay.
So, anything middleweight and above, same as pros.
You go 12 ounce?
Yeah. And then 10 ounces is anything 147 and below.
I mean, that makes sense, but I guess I never really thought that they would, you know, because you still want to have the same impact.
Yeah.
Problem is, you know, you get these guys who can crack down there, and it's like, man,
I've seen
12-ounce gloves on.
Dude, I'm telling you, we were in the Nationals in December that I won, dude. We watched some dudes. Oh, my God. They were out cold for like 4 minutes. And it's hard to drop people with headgear on, man. It really is. It doesn't matter who you are, like how strong you are. Like, you got to really, really be able to crack, or you got to just time it. That's the biggest thing. You see all these knockouts on the internet, and it's really about the timing. Like, the one you don't see coming is always the one that hurts the most. The only 2 times I've been buzzed is the ones I did not see coming at all. So,
what were they?
One was a left hook, and the other one was I saw the first one, the first time I ever got buzzed. I saw it coming, but I had been in a sauna suit all day, and he just caught me right behind the ear.
Yeah.
So that's where your balance is.
It is.
You know, so.
which is weird too because you see it and it's like barely hitting, which obviously he didn't. But still, it's not like the impact you'd see where it's like in the face.
No.
But you get that like right behind the ear, and all of a sudden they're doing the chicken dance, and it's like, oh shit,
Legs get all stiff.
legs, yeah.
It's a little scary, man. Like when I did get buzzed, I was kind of like I didn't, knock on wood. I ain't never been dropped, but whenever you do get buzzed and your legs stiffen up, the only way I can describe it is like, your foot falls asleep. Imagine feeling that throughout your whole body.
That's a good analogy. Damn, that sucks.
You're just like everything's tingling, like your mind's there.
Like you want to move, it's like I can't.
Literally, that's exactly how you feel. So, kind of just that happened, and I was kind of stiffened up for a second,
oh, shit.
And I can see him about to start throwing, and I'm like, I gotta move, and then I planted my feet, and then I started moving again, and like I was right back to it,
right.
Like nothing happened, But it is kind of scary the first time, but I know what it feels like now. So, like, you get into a fight in that situation, it's like you can only get so many holds if you ever do get buzzed, and then
I'll give it a hug.
You might get away with a push or two, but other than that, you got to fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what we're there for. We're there to fight.
Not
we, like I'm out there, but that's what you're there for. So, I had a good question for you here. So this will be the pro debut. How did you set that up? Like, how did it?
My pro debut? I was actually supposed to have it in May up here.
Because you didn't come till what, mid-August? Is that?
Mm-hmm. I think I moved back up here, and yeah.
Because we've been talking, and it was kind of like I was like, "Hey, dude,
you just come up here."
Hey, what? Right after Labor Day weekend, I was like, "I got you after Labor Day."
Yeah.
Which I felt. I've been talking to him, and there was an apprentice who was asking to go closer to home.
Mm-hmm.
So I said something to John, and I was like, "Hey, if I can replace this guy with another young man, similar caliber, skill set, same pay rate,"
yeah.
He said, "Yeah, we'll do it." And I was like, "All right, cool." So
I'm glad it worked out like that because I was supposed to actually have my pro debut in May up here, but I had fractured my foot in March in training, so I was trying to just rehab real quick,
right,
and get back to like 100% or at least close to it. And I was only at like probably 75% healthy.
You don't want to go on
and I didn't want to, especially my first one. I was like, no.
I mean, I don't think, are you ever really 100% healthy?
When you go into a fight?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, especially if the camp, the weight cut, if it's a bad one, I mean, you're compromised something, but you don't want, you can kind of mitigate that early, your first one, because you're not really going up against top tier competition just yet.
No.
Or at least not, so.
You can, I've had a bunch of fights fall through as well. Like May, I'm supposed to fight in June, supposed to fight in July.
I mean, you got 40 fights in 3 years. That's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, he was just throwing me to the wolves, man. We went to 5 nationals and I ended up winning 3 of them.
Yeah. That's more than one a month. That's what I was going to ask you. The nationals. So where was that at?
The one in December?
Yeah.
That one was in Virginia.
Okay.
In Richmond.
Nice.
It was actually that was a one I was like 100%. Like when you say you don't step in the ring 100% healthy, that one I was every day. I mean, I was like 100% healthy every day. And I think I fought the best slew of guys I fought in any nationals too.
Probably. The older you get, you're more guys have been doing it as long as you.
Mm-hmm. So they had
So is it like a Golden Gloves where you fight multiple times? Is it a weekend or is it a
whole week?
Whole week.
So it's Monday to Saturday is championship day. We didn't fight that Monday, and then I fought Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Is it like a round robin where you fight everyone and then
you lose, you go home?
Oh, so you lose the very first time?
Yep, it's one and done. I fought well, it's the same thing at National Golden Gloves too. When I won it in 2023, I fought 5 days in a row.
You got to lead with that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's a Golden Glove champ right here, y'all. This is a big deal.
I fought for Team Indiana, and then last year we fought for Team Cincinnati, and I didn't really like it as much. Indiana's everybody on your team was at your fight. Cincinnati was like we don't really care if you're fighting,
Right.
but if you win, we want to watch.
Yeah.
You know,
we want to be in the picture if you win. Yeah.
Exactly. But that was one of my 3 losses last year. I fought this guy who was an international gold medalist from Texas, actually, and that's the very first dude I went down there and sparred. I drove myself to Dallas, Austin,
Nice.
to, I guess, kind of get back on him. But
so after that, you went and sparred him again?
when I moved down to Texas last year, I didn't spar anybody else. I texted the dude, and I said, I want to spar. I went and sparred him. And then he, of course, he put on his page, he was like, his best work in Texas, because that day I knew I had gotten better in a year. And I was like, I'm better now. I'm better than you now. I really shouldn't have lost it. I don't think I should have lost any of my amateur fights, to be honest.
Well, you know,
but
you get in the pros or you get this high up, it's a game of inches, man. And
it is. It really is, man.
You know, you don't pull your head back far enough than you usually do because you're winded. I mean, anything. You take a body shot you weren't expecting, it just changes the whole trajectory of everything. You know?
I know it. Now it's about like perfection, basically. That's why I think that's why I spend so much time in the gym. Is I started so much later than everybody else, so for me, it's like I got to make sure everything's like, I mean, perfect. You know.
Do you watch a lot of film?
I watch a lot of film on myself, to be honest. I know that kind of sounds a little conceited.
Not at all.
But
not in a fight game. I don't know if people understand that or not.
I'm my biggest critic, man. It could, you know, I'll get to this point where all these other people are critiquing my fight game and what I do and how I do it or stuff like that. And
you'll never be as hard on me as I am.
I promise you, nobody ever will. I mean, I would say my parents or my coach are probably the closest to doing that, and they're not even close. So,
who you live with now? Who'd you move home with?
Just me and my fiance.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, she was up here. So,
what'd she think about this?
I mean,
even
maybe not so much
bout of the girlfriend or fiance is still not want to see, you know, no more than you want to see her get beat on. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell?
Well, we both fight. So
she fights too.
Yeah, she's had 10 amateur fights. So 7-3, but
be a good honeymoon.
No, she's I mean, she lets me, you know. Of course, every woman wants your attention a lot, but you know, and I tell her all the time, like, just let me get to this point where we ain't got to worry about nothing. And I really believe I can get there. I wouldn't be doing this at all. You know, I wouldn't put so much time and effort into it because to me, it is a second job. I mean, I spend like 24 hours a week in the gym. And if I'm not in the gym, like, she's always like catching me, you know, watching, like, I'll go back and watch 2-year-old sparring clips. You know, I'll look back at, you know, last month's sparring session or something like that. And I'm just looking for different things on like what I missed or what I could have done differently. Even like the nationals in December, because that's like my most recent fights, I guess. Even then, I'm critiquing the hell out of it. I mean, I'm trying to see what I could have done differently, how I could have beat the dude differently. Mm-hmm. You know, because in the amateurs, you only got 3 rounds, and it's like a sprint.
How long are the rounds? 3 minutes?
Mm-hmm. So it's like you only get 9 minutes basically to figure somebody out.
Yeah, it's not a lot of time.
And then, you know, after watching that film or even just after the fight, I would look at my coaches down there and I would be like, man, this is how we could have stopped this dude.
Yeah.
This is how I could have dropped this guy. And I find a different way to do it, you know, not just a single punch. I try to make it like, you know, like a barrage of punches or like.
You do a lot of body work?
Yeah, I'm short. So really everybody I fight's taller than me. I mean, I think I've had 2 fights where the dude's shorter than me, and it was very weird.
How tall are you?
5'8".
That's about for 140. I mean, I feel like it's pretty.
I mean, yeah,
because they're like lanky as shit if you get any taller than
that. Yeah. So especially all the guys at nationals, I was the shortest one in my weight class.
You got pretty good arm length though. Like, what's your reach?
I have like a 5'7" wingspan.
Really?
I got. Right, that's what my coach always tells me. He's like, "You got T-Rex arms," you know. But I can.
You get a little more torque with them then.
Yeah, I like to.
All right.
I'm like I said, I'm shorter than everybody I fight. Like the dude at Nationals that I fought the very first day is this tall black boy from Arkansas.
Okay.
He was every bit of 6'2", 6'3". I mean, he's
It's tall
massive.
for, but you were 155 there?
54.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit different.
But I mean, literally, he had like a whole head on me in height.
How'd you get him?
I didn't let him breathe. I
So
would never let somebody that tall breathe.
So are you the walking? Are you the aggressor every time? Is that your style? Like you just kind of walk them down, keep the pressure
Not
on?
everybody. I figured out I couldn't walk everybody down after I lost it. National Golden Gloves last year. So I was trying to do it, go back to back. This last person to do it from Kentucky was Ali to win the Golden Gloves back to back. And I was like, I'm going to do it.
It's badass.
I'm going to do it. And I just kind of, it sucks because everybody, after that fight, I had beat that dude from Texas. I had already beat everybody. Literally, I've already fought everybody at the Golden Gloves on the way to the championship fight. And the championship fight would have been against my boy Seth from Tennessee. He's ranked number 4 at 165.
Okay.
And that's one of my main sparring partners as well. So I mean, it would have been a good fight.
Yeah.
But I'd already beat literally everybody on my side of the bracket before, and I didn't just beat them. Like I
put them down.
Put a pretty good beating on all the guys.
You got quite a few knockouts, don't you?
I've had 8.
But not in the 40, in the
54.
Okay.
156. I had my first 13 fights at 165.
Okay. When did they start keeping track of like your amateur record? So you're 15-2, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have all the 23 or whatever it is on there. Other ones. I have all those in a book. So like our USA boxing book, you got to take it everywhere for your amateur fights. And those are all in my book. Those are all just the ones from like national tournaments.
I got you.
So like it doesn't show like your smokers is what you would call them.
Okay.
Like your, if Derby City MMA is a big gym here.
Right.
Like if they were to throw a show, it wouldn't show like your amateur record on BoxRec. If that makes sense. Okay. It only goes off your national tournaments.
I got you.
So the only two, it'll only show the 17 I have on there, but.
Well, that's good, actually. I mean, because if you go to these side tournaments, which I'm sure there's some grinders there, and, it's a good way to get loose. And if, God forbid you did get clipped, it doesn't go on your record. You get to kind of keep it moving,
Oh, yeah. I fought some tough dudes, especially at National Golden Gloves in 2023 when I won it. That was probably the second best. That was definitely the second best slew of guys I had fought besides the Olympic trials.
So when did you do the Olympic trials?
I qualified for the trials after I won the National Golden Gloves in 2023.
Damn.
So that was rough. That was a dagger in my soul. Honestly, I hated. That was a tough loss, losing at the trials. It was on my birthday. It was on my 23rd birthday. I mean, everybody from.
Did he catch you or just outpoint you? Or
Nah, he just outpointed me, and I didn't know that they had like the old scores on there, and I went back and looked at it literally like this past weekend or something, and it was 29-28 all through the board. So that means I won one round and lost the other two. And I knew I won the first round, like coming out back from the corner. They were like, "Hey, you won that round, like, keep doing it, like, blah, blah, blah." And like, it just sucks. Like my mental wasn't really there for that fight. I really wasn't locked in as I should have been. Right. But I mean, you need, like you said, like you take those losses in the amateurs. Now I'm like going into the pros, like I know what to do in those situations.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I mean, everyone wants to be, I've never lost a fight, but I don't know if that's good either. When you get to the big league, like you want to know what adversity is. You want to,
Oh, I've been in some tough fights.
I bet.
I've been in some, some barnyard burners, which you'll call them. Where my legs give out completely. You got to find a way to win it. I've learned a lot. Like I said, my coach also threw me into the fire with a lot of good fighters early on, and I really think that's helped me out a lot. Like he always like I said, anywhere we went to spar, we were going to Indianapolis, St. Louis.
Does he let them know you're coming, or do y'all just pull up and go in there and
Now
let me get some work?
You gotta call those people.
Got you.
But I mean,
like, while I'm here, who's your boy? Like, let's go.
Well,
that's awesome.
We we set up a lot of sparring sessions. It's kind of hard to get sparring sessions, man, especially like if people know you've, like
they know you're good.
Yeah, people know you. It's kind of hard to get sparring sessions, but
it's probably got to line up too, because what if they have a fight in 2 weeks? They're not trying to get
exactly
buzzed. I mean, for a big fight, so it's like you almost got to be on the same.
Especially with these guys that you see on TV all the time, like it's really hard to get work with them.
Yeah,
I think probably the most populous name I've been in the ring with is this guy named Floyd Schofield. They call him Kid Austin.
Yeah.
I got to spar him before his fight with Tevin Farmer.
Really?
And he knocked Tevin Farmer out in like a minute and a half. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, that gave me a lot of confidence because when we sparred, he was
hanging with him.
He was getting frustrated when we were sparring because I saw him. Thank God I went second in the little round it was a closed sparring session or whatever. We pull up to the gym and he goes with this 15-0 pro first. And his dad, if you've ever heard his dad talking, he talks hot. But he stood up in the ring. He was like, I just want to let y'all know we only going 60%. He's got a fight in 3 weeks. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're just going to be like a light sparring session. He proceeds to tee off on this dude, like the 15-0 guy. And I look at, my buddy Marcus, who's taking me out there, San Antonio, and I said, I'm not going 60%.
No, if he's doing that,
if he's acting like this.
Right.
So I just use my footwork and use my ring IQ on him. And I thought that I was landing some pretty good shots on him, like landed a few uppercuts, like big uppercuts on him. I was popping my jab on him, just kind of try to keep him frustrated because I knew he was quick and I didn't realize how fast he was. Because he's pretty fast. Yeah. He is a really good fighter. I'll give him that. But
and were you shorter than him?
No.
Okay.
He's about an inch shorter than I am, maybe an inch and a half. Right. He's about 5'7".
So you got to, if you didn't have the reach on him, you almost have to stay inside at that point.
No,
because if you can't hit him from range, then it's like, well, shit. He's dancing at this point.
No, he's very fast, very strong, but he should have fought Shakur.
Oh.
Well, they're supposed to fight in January, right. And that fight fell through because he said he got poisoned out in Saudi.
Really?
Yeah, you don't remember whenever he fought that Patty dude? They literally called this guy on 3 days' notice, and he was an electrician, and they paid him like $1 million.
Yes, I heard about that. And I didn't see it, but
he took Shakur into 9 rounds. It's kind of, you don't know who you're preparing for at that point.
Well, right. That's what,
You only got 3 days notice. So, it took Shakur a little longer to stop him, but
I think
still.
It's a bum, but like I said, you don't know what this guy's been going through.
The guy was 16-0. He got $1 million payday. That's all he does now.
And nothing to lose. That's a big deal.
Literally nothing to lose.
Like, here's $1 million. Like, all right, I'm probably have to work 10 years to get this in earnings. You can give me one shot, and I'm just going to come in like, shit, man,
that's literally all
dangerous.
He does now is
good for him.
That Turkey Al-Ashish dude, he's got all the money in boxing right now. He's like, we'll give you $1.2 million to fight him on 3 days' notice.
Well, Dana White's stepping in there too. Of course, they just did the Crawford Canelo fight, but that was a good fight. But I think they're going to try to. We'll see. They get them all under one.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, it's just too much money. When you start getting into people's pockets, I think.
Well, I just heard a lot about Dana not paying the UFC guys,
and the fighter pays not the same. That's.
It's a big difference with the UFC and boxing because boxing's always had more money in it. Well, it's been a year longer.
Yeah, even McGregor. He only got $100 million to go fight Floyd. Shit, he didn't make that. Still hadn't made it in every fight he's ever had in the UFC.
No,
it's
huge difference in pay scales. But
yeah. All right. So October 11th, Bourbon Hall.
Yes, sir.
You know where you're at on the card?
No, they won't tell me nothing. They're just like you.
All right.
I think they're just trying to keep me locked in because of the weight. They're not really.
When's the weigh-in? Is there a weigh-in ceremony?
That Friday. Maybe that Friday.
Let me know where it's at. And if you want, we'll do a little social media out there to hype it up.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're busy and you don't want the distraction, I get it. But, we can bring some people out, get some film.
Oh, yeah. So, it's October 10th, I guess, is the weigh-in.
Where at? Is it at Bourbon Hall, too?
They won't tell me nothing.
Right.
I'm telling you, they won't tell me nothing.
All right.
They're just, I think they know, like, me cutting all this weight. Like, I've been asking a lot of questions about it because I haven't been that small since I was probably 15, 14 years old.
Somehow you look bigger. I mean, I know you're getting down, but I remember the first time I met you, and then now, of course, you said you put on some weight working out.
Well, I mean,
haircut works too, man. You look good.
I appreciate it. I've had basically all that I can eat and drink today already.
That sucks.
That's probably why I look a little bigger at the moment.
Well,
but
you look good on the beach and in a ring, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah. Well, anything you want to add to your brothers and sisters in the local and whoever else might be listening?
So give a big shout out to all my guys that I work with right now. They're helped me out a lot, weight cut and stuff like that.
You got a lot of guys looking out for you.
They really have, man. They're if I'm getting too daunting of task, I guess they're really adamant about helping out right now. So I really want to take time, appreciate all those people, and they bought all my tickets too.
Did they?
I brought all my tables and tickets out there to the job site.
Nice.
Literally the other week, and they bought it as soon as I got to work that day. Like, oh, you got them? All right. And they just
good. And you get some of the gate then too.
Oh yeah.
If it's your ticket, and my son did his first amateur kickboxing. It's just been 2 or 3 months ago, and didn't tell me. So everyone's buying tickets, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you should have put my name down, and I'd have got proceeds." I'm like, "Bro,
for an amateur fight?"
Well, there were pro fights on the card.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, and it wasn't Eventbrite, but I forget what it was. But Oni fights. Have you heard of them?
Oh yeah, my buddy
Damon Bell's the head guy.
My buddy. It's funny. Me and my buddy Keaston from back home. He's an MMA fighter, and we both had the number one spots simultaneously at same little small town Paducah. Nice. Man.
All right.
He just had his pro debut on Saturday and put the dude to bed. So I want to give a shout out to Keaston too.
All right, Keaston. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you can keep the streak live.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, everyone come out and show this young man some love. So it's been a while since we had a pro boxer out there. We did have a guy Jeff Talley, I should probably know, but I think he sparred Muhammad Ali. Of course, he also may have
I'm sure
done some other things, some good stories.
I'm sure I've heard of him. My coach knows literally anybody that came up there, any amateur, UFC, kickboxing, boxing.
Yeah.
They just blurt out names, and I'm like looking these dudes up all the time. I'm like, oh, damn, he was real.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, I love the fights. I'll be there. I hope y'all join me. Best of luck to you, young man.
I appreciate it.
We'll be there rooting for you, all right?
All right.
And if after you get that W, we'll come here and talk about it.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to put him to bed, man. I'm going to put him to bed for y'all. Trust me.
What's your nickname?
I don't have one.
All right.
I don't want one.
Fair enough.
I don't know another Kiael. Everybody asks me that all the time, but I really don't know another Kiael.
I don't either.
My mom's done a pretty good job.
She did do a good job.
I don't know where she came up with it, but it works, I guess.
All right. Like it. All right, man. Best of luck.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. See y'all.